Good morning, and welcome to the beautiful campus of Thiel College in our beloved hometown of Greenville, Pennsylvania. I would like to welcome those of you that have joined us today, and I would also like to welcome all of those of you that are online that have made the trip to campus virtually for this exciting event. Again, thank you for joining us today. I'm John R. Frangakis. I currently serve Thiel College as the Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees, but more importantly, today I address you as Chair of the college's Presidential Search Committee. The Thiel College family entered 2016 eagerly, anticipating the celebration of our sesquicentennial. However, we also soon learned that we would be tasked with the responsibility of finding the 20th president of our great institution as well. We quickly defined a plan to address this challenge and opportunity with the end goal of presenting candidates to the Board of Trustees during their board meeting on graduation weekend. Looking back, there were many that said this was an impossible task. However, the Presidential Search Committee decided to not only give the process what we guess would call a good old college try, but also approach the process with the passion that we Thiel Tomcats give to all that we endeavor. I'm excited today to announce that that passion has resulted in the Presidential Search Committee meeting their goal as defined back in February of this year. During this process, we learned not only a lot about our potential candidates, but also a great deal about ourselves. Among other things, we learned that we are a thriving and engaging community that can attract over 70 applications and serious expressions of interest in becoming our next president. Of this group, 7 had experience as a president, 10 had experience as a chief academic officer, 20 as a vice president, and several as a dean or director. After reviewing the most promising applicants' files, and interviewing several candidates, 3 finalists were invited to participate in a 2-day interview process on campus. 1 candidate clearly emerged as the community favorite and the unanimous choice of the Board of Trustees. On behalf of the Thiel College family, I would like to first and foremost thank Dr. Peter T. Mitchell for serving as our presidential search consultant. With his intimate knowledge of our institution and tireless efforts to assist us in identifying the proper candidates for Thiel College, we would not be here today. We could contact him anytime, and he was there for us when we needed him most, day or night, and I really do mean day or night. Peter, thank you very much for all you've done for the college, and he's with us virtually, so again, thank you, Peter. I would also like to thank the members of the Presidential Search Committee, 15 individuals representing all of the stakeholders in our great institution, selflessly devoted and gave of their time and talents to help identify candidates that could serve as the next president of Thiel College. We are truly blessed to have you as members of our community, and thank you for all that you do. And if you're here, would you please stand up for a moment and be recognized? As you can see, there's a lot of passion in the room, and the ones that I would like to finally thank are the Thiel community. I'd like to thank you for all that you did to entertain our potential candidates, make us feel like they were at home when they were among us, and for all that you did to assist in evaluating the college's needs of our next president, in evaluating our candidates, and providing feedback on their interviews and your interactions with them. Your time and feedback is more appreciated than words can express. Thank you. All right, so while I would love to speak the name of and provide you further details on our next president, unfortunately that task does not fall to me. I have taken an oath of confidentiality, it's true, to not speak the name until it is announced by the Board of Trustees. So as such, I officially step aside and down as the chair of the Presidential Search Committee, and I introduce to you Dr. Barry Stamm, Thiel College alumnus, and Chair of the Thiel College Board of Trustees.
Well, thank you, John. And thank you for such a superb job of leading the search committee through this very successful process. You need to know that when I asked John to chair this committee, he accepted enthusiastically and with no hesitation. He handled it in the most professional way, and the results clearly show. We stand before you here today to introduce to you Thiel College's 20th president, our sesquicentennial president, as we celebrate our 150th anniversary of this institution. I'm proud to be here today to introduce to you Dr. Susan Traverso. Dr. Traverso was elected as the unanimous choice of the Board of Trustees on our May 7th meeting. And as John has alluded, that was out of an original field of over 70 well-qualified candidates. Dr. Traverso comes to us having served 9 years as the Provost and Senior Vice President at Elizabethtown College in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. This is a school with 1,850 full-time undergraduate and graduate students, plus an additional 740 part-time students through the School of Continuing and Professional Studies. The school employs 530 full-time equivalent faculty and staff and has an operating budget of $64 million. At Elizabethtown, she essentially serves as the school's chief operating officer. Dr. Traverso holds a doctorate in history from the University of Wisconsin, one of the most recognized graduate programs in history in the country. While at Elizabethtown, she amassed a long list of accomplishments. To height some of the most important, as the Provost and Senior Vice President, she has direct responsibility for strategic, personnel, and financial facilities planning, oversight of all aspects of the college's academic and student life programs, and coordination of program, enrollment, financial planning, and budget analysis. She has responsibility for campaign planning, fundraising, and donor relations. As second in command to the president, she serves in the capacity of leadership of the senior staff and campus in the president's absence. Her duties include supervision of the dean of faculty, dean of students, and the 7 directors, and engagement with faculty leadership and governance. Dr. Traverso led the strategic planning process that produced a 5-year plan for gaining national recognition in Elizabethtown and launched an innovative program for real-world learning. She led successful fundraising priorities, resulting in over $20 million in external funding from individual donors, governmental grants, and foundations, including the Mellon, Presser, and Stamps Foundation. She had responsibility for comprehensive planning and enrollment planning, and involvement in the creation of the new Office for Sponsored Research and Programs by securing over $1 million in annual funding from grants from the United States Department of Education, the National Science Foundation, and NIH. She helped coordinate planning, funding, and completion of more than $60 million in construction, renovations, and infrastructure improvements at Elizabethtown, $21 million of which was for the Master's Center for Science, Mathematics, and Engineering programs. She led the Plan for Inclusive Excellence, which is a 5-year plan to strengthen and enhance diversity at Elizabethtown, and launched graduate programs in business administration and strategic leadership. This list goes on and on for several more pages, so you can see why she was such a strong candidate out of the field and rose to the top of our list of candidates. In addition to serving Elizabethtown for the past 9 years, Dr. Traverso has served as the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences and Associate Professor of History at the University of Redlands in Redlands, California, for 3 years. She was the Director of the Associated New American Colleges, that's ANAC, where she designed and managed the Summer Annex Summer Institute and developed an emerging leaders workshop for recently tenured faculty. And also taught for 8 years at North Central College in Naperville, Illinois, as an associate professor and chair of history. A highlight that many of us thought to be extremely interesting and fascinating in Dr. Traverso's career was her service to the Peace Corps. She served as a volunteer in the Peace Corps in Morocco for 2 years, followed by work as a recruiter in Boston, and then returned for more frontline duty as the education coordinator in Yemen, where she designed the curriculum and supervised a staff of 15 and oversaw the summer program for 100 Yemeni high school students. She then served again as a project director in Bulgaria for the Peace Corps. We think perhaps the students someday will want to ask Dr. Traverso to do a seminar and share some of her experiences as a Peace Corps worker. And if you do, be sure to ask her the more fascinating and intense moments of some of those times. We found it to be quite amazing and fascinating what she went through, particularly in Yemen. A few more facts about Dr. Traverso's background. She graduated from Simmons College in 1983 with a bachelor's degree in history and communications with distinction. She received her master's in history from the University of Wisconsin in 1989 and completed her doctorate in history at the University of Wisconsin in 1995. I counted over 30 publications and presentations in higher ed or history during her career. In addition, Dr. Traverso serves her community as the chair of the Lancaster Symphony Orchestra and is on the board of Pennsylvania College of Art and Design. She has been a program reviewer for the Middle States Commission on Higher Education and is on the board of Pennsylvania College and has served as a program evaluator for the Pennsylvania Department of Education. She is married to husband Kent Taylor, and they have their 2 terrific children with them here today, daughter Lyndon, who just completed her freshman year at the College of Worcester in Ohio, and son Kent, who will be a rising high school senior this fall. As a board, I will tell you, we saw in Dr. Traverso not just an individual with a long list of accomplishments and accolades, but also, and importantly, a person of great personal integrity. Someone who inspires confidence, someone who is creative and hardworking, who has shown an unselfish commitment to service throughout her career, and will be a compassionate and effective leader for Thiel College as we begin our next 150 years. And with that, I'm proud to give you, effective August 1st this year, she will be coming on board, Thiel College's 20th president, Dr. Susan Traverso.
It's a great honor to have been selected as the 20th president of Thiel College. I am humbled, grateful, and inspired. Humbled by your praise, grateful for such a warm welcome, and inspired by the history and mission of Thiel College. First, I want to express my thanks to John and the Presidential Search Committee. Their diligent work was amazing, particularly in such a short time frame and at a very busy time of year. So thank you to the search committee. They enjoyed strong support from the Thiel's outstanding Board of Trustees, led by Dr. Barry Stamm. Thank you. And as I look forward to working with in this community and with this board, I am deeply grateful. Let me thank the whole campus community for the warm welcome you showed to Kent and me when we visited as finalists in April. A whirlwind schedule, managed gracefully, of course, by Linda Nokta. And that visit gave us an opportunity to meet students, faculty, staff, alumni, trustees, and community members. During that visit, you peppered us with questions. But as you did, you shared with us your hopes and your dreams for Thiel. We could feel your deep belief in the college, your strong sense of community, and your desire for the college to be the best it could be. We were touched as well by your curiosity about us, but not just about our experience as professionals in our fields, but also about our beliefs, our values, our motivation for seeking the presidency at Thiel. As Kent and I left campus for a very late drive home to southeastern Pennsylvania that evening, we agreed that Thiel and the larger Greenville community might just be the place for us. How happy we were when Peter Mitchell, the search consultant, reported back that it wasn't just Kent and me thinking this might be a good fit, but that the board and the campus community shared our sense of fit and excitement. When Dr. Stamm called me with the news of the board's strong endorsement, we were thrilled. We look forward to deepening our relationship with the college and the Greenville community, honoring your hopes and dreams, and working together to ensure student success and institutional vitality. As Thiel celebrates its sesquicentennial, the college can look back at a rich history and look forward to a bright future. Since its founding, Thiel has enjoyed the support of those who believed in its mission. From the $4,000 naming gift by Louis and Barbara Thiel to the major gifts in the Thiel 2016 campaign, the college has depended upon the generosity of friends and alumni. These benefactors had faith, that substance of things hoped for, and they acted on that faith to give freely and generously. They gave to Thiel to open up new opportunities for students and to sustain the institution. The success of the Thiel 2016 campaign is a testimony that the culture of giving is alive and well at Thiel. Many of the campaign gifts rank among the largest in the school's history. In addition to fueling the college's campaign growth, college's endowment growth, the Thiel 2016 campaign has enhanced your campus, creating the Dietrich Honors Institute, building the Pettis Communications Center, establishing endowed academic chairs and scholarships, making investments in athletic programs and facilities, and improving laboratories and classrooms. The leadership of President Van Aken has been central to the success of the Thiel 2016 campaign. He, together with his wife Annette, committed 7 years to the college, and the college is better for their service. I am grateful for the opportunity to build on President Van Aken's accomplishments and to bring the college to its next level. Let's take a moment, though they're not here, to show our appreciation for President Van Aken. In the college's mission statement, Thiel commits to promoting academic excellence, global awareness, and ethical and responsible leadership. I look forward to supporting the faculty and staff as we strive to fulfill this commitment to students and to ourselves. Rigorous academic engagement, emphasizing cultural diversity, ethics, leadership, and imagination, allows students this opportunity to gain a sense of themselves, their identities, their beliefs, their values. This type of robust education, however, also fosters in students an appreciation for the identities, beliefs, and values of peoples and cultures different from themselves. Scholar and philosopher Martha Nussbaum uses the phrase cultivating humanity to describe this type of education. Education can give us more than self-knowledge and skills. It can develop in us an empathy towards others and a sensitivity to the world around us. This humanistic argument for the value of education is well aligned with Thiel's Lutheran heritage, a tradition that asks us to live up to our greatest potential and to serve others. It is also complementary to Thiel's emphasis on career preparation. I applaud Thiel's effort to integrate liberal and professional studies, curricular and co-curricular experiences, classroom and experiential learning. It is in these intersections that student learning is the deepest and most enduring. Another important intersection is the connection between the college and the Greenville community. Working together, we can strengthen the college's outreach through internships, community service, and cultural affairs. Students and community members share a connection to Greenville. Let's think creatively to enhance opportunities to collaborate. I'm eager to get to work and to work hard. The college's strategic plan, already underway, will be a wonderful opportunity for me to learn more about Thiel, to listen, to understand, and together with you to map out new goals and objectives to move the college ahead. I am also looking forward to bringing a successful completion to the campaign and to the sesquicentennial. There is much to celebrate in the coming year, and the campus festivities will be an opportunity for me to connect with alums, friends of the college, and community leaders. I will value the chance to listen to their perspectives, their ideas, and work together to build a strong and collaborative relationship. In a competitive and changing environment for higher education, challenge and risk are part of the landscape. Market position and strength, affordability, increased cost, new modes of learning, and compliance requirements are among some of the challenges that all colleges are facing. Fortunately, Thiel has strengths to tap as we confront current and future uncertainties. These strengths include a strong sense of mission and community, a talented faculty and staff, a committed board of trustees, and an enthusiastic alumni base. Many of those alums, together with friends of the college, have given significant financial support to Thiel because they believe in the mission of the college. Each year, students and parents also pledge their confidence and their college savings to Thiel. I look forward to working with all of you to make good on the trust that has been pledged to us by college donors, students, and families. Institutional vitality depends on student success both during college and after. For 150 years, Thiel has been committed to the success of students and its graduates. Working together, we can ensure that that commitment persists into the future. As I close my comments, I want to say how wonderful it is to have my family here today. My husband, Kent Taylor, is a graduate of Denison University, and together we share a deep belief in the power of small colleges to have a profound impact on students. We were so pleased when our daughter, Lyndon, decided to attend the College of Worcester, another fine liberal arts college in Ohio. Our son, Kent Alexander, is finishing his junior year in high school and beginning his college search. He has some large universities on his list, and that would be okay, especially if it's the University of Wisconsin-Madison. But it wouldn't surprise any of us if he ended up at a small liberal arts college. We are a very close-knit family, and I would not be here today without their support. Education, civic engagement, and service. These were the values that surrounded me growing up myself in the Traverso family. My first experience volunteering was going door to door with my father, raising dollars for scholars. He was the president of that community organization, and we visited neighbors collecting single $1 bills that we put in little brown envelopes, and then the organization would award scholarships to prospective college students from my hometown outside of Boston. Looking back now, I can see that my family's emphasis on education and civic involvement guided my journey through college, service in the Peace Corps, graduate school at Wisconsin, and a career as a teacher, scholar, and leader in higher education. I never imagined as a young girl, though, that I would one day be invited to lead a college. There just weren't any models in those days. Fortunately, there are today. As president of Thiel, I will continue to raise dollars for scholars to make college accessible for students. Thiel stands tall among private colleges for its commitment to access and affordability. It offers a transformative experience to students and opens opportunities to graduates. Let me express again my deep gratitude to the board, to the search committee, and to the Thiel and Greenville community. Thank you for your enthusiastic support and warm welcome. I look forward to working with you to advance Thiel's commitment to student success and institutional vitality. Thank you very much.